Hey guys, I'm back again. I don't know what day it is of the workout journey, but it doesn't really matter. It's 75 degrees out here today. It's supposed to warm up to 85. Feels a little bit humid. There's a lot of cloud cover. Sun's kind of hiding, but I kind of like that. I'm out here today in the Puma Mac. Here it is from the side. Here it is from the other side. I was planning to exercise last night, strength train. Did I do that? No, I did not. So, really bad track record. Last time I lifted was Wednesday. Today is Sunday. So, hopefully my body appreciates the rest and I'll get back in there tomorrow. So, the Puma Max. First of all, I have to, from a marketing standpoint, I have to say that these are probably one of my favorite pairs of shoes. The little Easter egg on the heel tab is just, that was a nice touch. Now I'm finding that, does it kind of live up to that? At least from this little brisk walk, I can't say that it does. Bouncy as, no, I wouldn't describe it as that. It's definitely a max stack shoe, but it feels extremely stable and dare I say firm, but not super firm. Like it's just, I don't know, it's just like a really comfortable ride. There have definitely been shoes that I've felt where, you know, you step in it, you take a few steps and you just feel the bounce. Like you're almost on a trampoline. The bounce is crazy. And that's not what I'm getting from this. So can't really describe it as such, but still cool nonetheless. And maybe that assessment will change as soon as I get up into some faster speeds, which I intend to do today. So I'm going to finish off this mile with a brisk walk, and then I will do a 25-minute speed session in this shoe. We'll kind of see how it goes. You know, when I first started this journey, it was just me going out for a 15-minute walk. It wasn't a huge time constraint or anything. It was just a dedication of getting out there and walking each morning. As the sessions grew longer, of course, it became more of a consideration of a time constraint. But again, I just allocated that time and said, that's what I'm doing. And I did it. Now, when I started to pick up the paces and start to train for a marathon back in May, then that changed the game a little bit. Then all of a sudden, I started incorporating strength training, and my body was also dealing with bouts of recovery as I would go out and do harder sessions, and that would lead to fatigue and soreness and all sorts of things, and I would have to kind of take time to rehab all that stuff. With me doing all of this, that kind of inspired my wife to get going with stuff again, and so now she's back in the gym and it's wonderful. And I'm back in the gym, but there was a period of our lives where we were even wondering strategically, how are we doing this and making time for our kid? I don't think there are any easy answers. The thing is, you just have to make yourself a priority and make your health a priority. And if you do that, you will carve out the time somewhere. And that is kind of what I'm finding. It's still very difficult. Like I said, last night I didn't lift. I was just kind of wore out. But I'm out here today and I'll continue to keep giving it what I've got, you know? And I think that's the journey. If I compared myself to myself 2 years ago, I would be looking at a guy who's almost completely sedentary, on the couch most of the time, huge belly, can't fit into, starting to not be able to fit into 2X shirt, wishing he was strong again, wishing he had more energy to play with his son, using time as an excuse to not make himself a priority and just continually getting worse and worse. That was me. And today I can say, while I'm not at the finish line, I'm on the path. And that's a nice feeling. It's a nice feeling to be finally in motion and not just sitting down, letting life pass you by. Yeah. Hey guys, I just got done with the speed intervals. Woo! I'm wore out. I'm really wore out. Hey, these Puma Mad Maxes, they are pretty awesome. They don't give you like this great sense of propulsion or even cushion or even bounce. They just do everything you need it to do. I ran at a 10 out of 10 effort today, giving it everything I had, and these shoes just came to life. They just responded. Someone heavy like me, no pain whatsoever. Just really awesome, stable shoe. Probably one of my favorites to run in right now, it's absolutely great. If I need a shoe that can kind of cover it all, slow paces, fast paces, for me right now, this is great as a heavy runner. So anyway, I don't need to say anything else. Oh, one more thing. Don't forget, there is a giveaway. I think it's video 198 for the details. Check into that. And I will see you all hopefully out here tomorrow morning. Later.